Making his way to the ring from San Antonio, Texas, is the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Chances are when said and done, who'll be the lucky ones who make it all the way? Don't get me wrong, I never say never, 'cause though love can change the weather, no act of God could pull me away from you. And though I see us through, yeah, chances are we'll find two destinations. Chances roll away from me. Still chances are more than expectations. The possibilities over me.
I will give you a show like you have never, ever seen before. Why? Because I can.
What you ask, what you bring, you gotta cry before you sing. Chances,
He is Mr. WrestleMania. My God, can you believe this man?
chances.
The greatest in-ring competitor in WWE history.
Chances are lost, our hopes torn out pages. Maybe this time, chances are the fascination. Chances won't escape from me. Chances are only one will make them, and all I need.
The boyhood dream has come true for Shawn Michaels. Ladies and gentlemen, perhaps the greatest of all time, the legendary Heartbreak Kid, Mr. WrestleMania, the showstopper, the first inductee in the class of 2011 WWE Hall of Fame, the night before WrestleMania.